Okay, let's see. Looks like everything's ready, so I'm just gonna count down now. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, everybody, welcome to Star Revenge 4, the Kodama Takeover. One thing you may have noticed is that file was not actually empty, because recently the rules of this game have been changed, so that you're allowed to start with a save file that has all the cap switches pressed, but 0 stars. And then, in order to compensate for that, you're not allowed to use any of the blocks that are from cap switches until you read the correct sign. And the reason that has to be the way the rules are is because the cap switches in this game are broken, so that Brodude had to make separate ROMs with the cap switches on them, and then password protect those, and put the passwords on signs in the game. So the first thing I'm going to do is clip through this 65-star door. There we go. To get into the Blue Realm. Which is a pretty difficult course. So it's helpful that it's at the beginning so that you can reset, except I can't reset in a marathon, so hopefully I don't die. Good one. Now I have to clip through the door again, so hopefully that goes alright. Alright. Back in there. Ugh, my movement's so bad. What am I even doing? Apparently I can't jump correctly. But anyway, the other reason why we do the blue run first is because it gives you access to the purple sign, which allows you to open purple switch blocks, which have warps in them that lead you to stars. So not having access to a lot of the stars in all the levels right at the beginning of the game slows you down quite a bit, because then you'll have to go back through all the courses and collect all the bonus stars. But if we do this first, instead of waiting for the 65-star requirement, we can actually get all the stars in the levels the first time we go through them, instead of having to go through them again later. And that makes the route considerably faster. The door clip was actually discovered slightly before last year's RH2Q, but I didn't have time to really practice the door clip, so I didn't use it in RH2Q last year. But now that it's been known about for a while, I can just use it. It's actually fairly simple to do. It's just I felt like I didn't have time to prepare using it last year, because it was found like a couple days before the event, I think. But anyway, I'm kind of having a rough time here. Getting sniped by enemies. Maybe I'll just kill them, just to be safe in case I miss the backflip ball kick here. There we go. I should have been warming up Blue Realm, like near the end of Space's run, but I guess I was commentating as well, so that wouldn't have been a good idea. But right now I'm kind of having trouble here. I just hope I don't die again. Then again, I am starting this run a lot later than I expected to, so I'm kind of tired. Hopefully I can pull through. World record is 234.30. I think I got that PB pretty recently, like within the past 2 weeks, while I was preparing for RHDQ. I was supposed to land on the warp and then warp away before the fire can hit me, but I missed it. Alright, looks good. There's just one more thing that can go wrong. And hopefully it doesn't go wrong. Just don't want to get sniped by a snippet. Oh, I missed the triple jump. Wow. Oh yeah, and I guess I should mention that this level is actually upside down of Star Revenge 3's Course 7. So if it looks kind of familiar, that's why. Oh, come on, Doorclip. There we go. Ugh. I should be done with the Blue Realm by now. What is it with catastrophic first splits that never happened in my RHDQ no reset preparation runs? If this trend continues, that's not looking good. Yeah, Course 7 is the Desert Temple level. I haven't really been very good about reading chat because this level's hard, but I've been occasionally glancing over there and trying to answer questions, but I kind of want to get through this so I'm not just stuck here for a long time. It's actually spelled T-E-A-M-P-A-I-L-L. That was one hell of a typo. Either that or Brodude doesn't know how to spell temple. There we go. I gotta watch out for those snippet bullets because they kind of shoot to where my next path is going to be as well. Alright, got through that. The rest isn't so bad, it's just some somewhat precise jumps on small platforms, that's all. You know, nothing too bad. Oh, what? Why did I say anything? Wow, my movement is shaky. I almost died like 3 times in rapid succession there. Wow! I'm pretty sure my gameplay is only going to get worse over time. I just did Remnant of Doom. Which is much harder than this at every point. I got like a 327 or so. It was a lot slower than it could have been because I exited course after defeating the final Bowser fight to do Forbidden Zone, just to show it off, because I had extra time. I probably could have gotten like 323 or 322, so it was pretty good, honestly. I guess you could say I lost world record to an invisible wall and red hexagons. Because I was like just barely behind. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't have been able to save enough time to get back ahead because the end game of my PB is so good. It would have been close at any rate, but... Alright, that should work. Alright. 15 minutes in, finally get here. It should be like 4. Oh yeah, all the enemies in this game are much more dangerous. Like, Sniffits shoot a ton of bullets, Goombas move a lot faster and do an extra damage. All types of Goombas do 1 more damage than they normally do. And I guess that's about it in terms of changed enemy behavior, but... So this run has to be good now in order, if I'm going to make estimate, because I've already lost more than 10 minutes. I have to basically never die again. Wait, is my estimate for this 3 hours, or is it like 2:45? I hope it's 3 hours, because I'm probably gonna need it. Alright, so now I can finally read the purple sign, which will allow me to use purple boxes, according to the rules. Oh yeah, the race music is the music for Discolored Madness. Just with slightly different instrumentation, I think. Alright, that's good to hear. I can probably still make estimate at this rate. If I do okay. And now we go to Crossing Roads, which is, like, just a ton of RNG, because the Koopas running around are, like, a necessary source of coins. I think you need, like, 3 or 4 Koopas. And if they just, like, aren't in the right place, you just can't get them. Alright, that's 1. Oh yeah, this game also has the open world system from Star Revenge 3. Forgot to mention that. Except with the one difference being that if you die, you warp outside the level, which means you lose all your coins. So in this game, dying is fairly devastating in terms of time loss, because you basically lose all the progress of an entire level because of the way most of the coins placements are designed. Losing all your red coins and coins basically means you have to get all the stars that you already collected again, because there are coins on the way to stars, and the stars are all spread out in different locations. So there's not much overlap between coin routes and the star. ACB. And I might as well say stuff about the overworld structure, because that's going to be useful later. So the first 5 levels are kind of arranged in, like, almost a circle, like... Well, not really. Course 1... Course 1 connects to Course 2, Course 3, and Course 5. Course 2 connects to Course 4 and Course 1. Where am I going? Course 5, right. Okay. Course 4 connects to... And this is just mentioning the first 5 courses, because they're kind of like the first set... Like the first area of the overworld. with the second area being blocked off by the first key, which is the second set of 5 levels, and then the third set of the overworld blocked off by the second key, which are like the last 5 levels. So the levels are kind of divided into groups of 5, and there are a lot of entrances between levels within those groups of 5, with not much travel between the 2 groups. The way to get to the second group of levels is by going through the Key 1 door in Course 2. And to get to the third group, you go through the Key 2 door in Course 8. With one slight exception, is that there's also a warp from Course 3 to Course 9, which is supposed to solely be used to open the cannon in Course 9, because it brings you to a box, or just like pretty much a cage, that has the cannon bomb in it, that you can't really get to the other part of the level from. So it's completely isolated from the rest of Course 9. So you can't use that to get to the second group of levels in the overworld, generally. But due to some trick that has been found later that will be shown, you actually can abuse that fact for something later. But I'll explain that once I get to the end of Course 4, basically. Which will be the course I do after the course I'm in right now. Do I have enough time here? 2, 3, okay. Should be good. Whew. Oh, the camera. I guess I should mention that as well. That only really becomes relevant in Course 15, but I guess I could introduce that now. There are a lot of complicated things about this game, just because... yeah. There's a whole story behind the camera in this game. You'll notice that there's not an icon in the bottom right corner for the camera. And if I press R, it'll make that little clicking sound, but it won't actually do anything. Because, long story short, it's Kaze's fault, but there's more to it than that. See, when Brodut made this hack, he knew that he wasn't going to have 7 stars in every course. So, and since there are no star select screens in this game, there's no way for people to know how many stars are in each course. So we wanted to implement a functionality that could tell you how many stars are in each course. And he wanted to use the R button to toggle, like, displaying how many stars you have in a course and how many there are total. So he got Kaze to try to code that for him. So Kaze coded enough to end up breaking the camera the way it's broken now. Like, he removed the current functionality of the R button with the intention of replacing it later. So basically the R button doesn't work. But then, just at some point, while this hack was being made, Kaze just disappeared from the ROM hacking scene for a while. And was kind of, like, never heard from again for a while. And he never ended up implementing the functionality he wanted to add in the first place. So all that happened is the camera was broken, and it never ended up being used for the thing that it was intended to be used for. Alright, so now I want to go to course 4, and it just so happens that if you die in course 5, it will warp you directly to course 4, so I'm just going to kill myself real quick, and then I'll be in course 4. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was the green stars that inspired Brodut to, like, ask Kaze for help with this. Wait a minute, no, they were made around the same time, I think. Oh yeah, that preliminary version was released before Kaze went missing. But, like, it broke green stars a lot. Until it eventually came back and fixed it, but... It was something about the game crashing if you use that function while you have more than 100 stars in the green stars. And he, like, disappeared before he was able to fix the game crashing there, so there was just this broken version of green stars that kind of had that functionality, but... Yeah, it was kind of awkward. But anyway, it's pretty much just business as usual, going around collecting coins and stars and levels. Trying not to die so I don't lose all my coins. Yeah, probably Toronto. Wow, nice wall kick. That's not a good angle. Please. Expert, it switches to Lakitu Cam. Yeah, you can do that, but then you're stuck in Lakitu Cam and you can't change it back. Which is why I don't do that until course 15. At the very end of the game, there's one spot where it's beneficial to use Lakitu Cam. R actually does work with fixed cam, interestingly enough. For some reason, it only prevents you from switching between Lakitu Cam and Mario Cam. It doesn't... Kaze didn't get around to removing the fixed cam functionality for some reason. I guess Missourians? Wow. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to read the yellow sign, so I'm gonna have to go back and do that after I get the last star here. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, almost time after I read the yellow sign. Yeah, almost invalid run is right. If I had forgotten that and not read the sign and then used a shell, that would invalidate the run. So I have to go back to course 5. And unfortunately, killing yourself brings you to course 2, not course 5, so I have to go there normally. CB, the race would have been even earlier than it is now if Stan had been on estimate. Oh, there's a red coin here now, though. I guess I'll get hit by the scuttlebug to beat 2 health. Alright. Probably no, Odd Ant. The regular game is pretty optimized. Let's see, I kill myself now. Okay, now I can go back to course 4, because I've read the sign now. So now I just go to Big Bully Sky Palace. Yeah, I know that, CB. I'm just saying it shouldn't be a surprise that you can't commentate, because you already knew that to begin with. Alright. So as it turns out, there is a way to skip the first key in this game. This is the first boss level where you would normally get the first key. And unfortunately, there is a red coin star here, and since this is a 100% run, we need all the stars. So we have to come here and get the red coin star. But we can actually just skip the key because of key 1 skip, which is pretty complicated and relies on a lot of things coming together all at once. So much so that it wasn't really discovered in this game until after it was discovered in the remake of this game, Star Revenge 4.5. Now, I mean, I was actually thinking about trying to do something like this, but I never could figure out exactly how to do it. Because I knew that in Course 9, if you could manage to die in that room that you get to by entering from Course 3, it would warp you back to Course 8, and then from there you could go back into Course 9. And that brings you into the second group of levels in the overworld, which means you've successfully gotten past the first key door, and you now have access to all those levels. But I couldn't really think of a way to manage to die in that room because the ceiling was too low for you to take fall damage, and there were no enemies or anything in there, so there was no way to take damage and no way to die. But then, when 4.5 came out, what I tried to do was use a bomb near the door in Course 3 to, like, damage me and push me into the loading zone at the same time, so that I would enter Course 9 with 0 health and then die as soon as I got in there, and it ended up working. So then I thought, maybe there's a way to do that in this game as well. So it turns out there aren't really any enemies you can use near the entrance there, like, that can push you into the loading zone, like a bomb in Star Revenge 4.5. So I had to come up with a new way of managing to kill myself by the loading zone. And unfortunately, at the time, I thought that it couldn't be done with fall damage because the level is snowy. So anytime you normally would take fall damage, you get stuck in the snow instead and don't take damage. So because of that, I thought it was impossible for quite a while. Until I remembered that sometimes I would actually manage to take fall damage on snow in certain circumstances, but I didn't exactly know how it worked. So I had to mess around a lot, and found out that if you dive while moving downward in the air at a certain speed, or at maximum speed, in a certain range of heights, you can actually take fall damage on snow instead of getting stuck in it. So what you have to do to skip key 1 is reduce yourself to 2 health. So I just exit course here because I don't need the key. I got the red coin star. So you have to reduce yourself to 2 health, and then go near the loading zone. Wall kick along the walls to get enough height so that you can dive when you reach maximum fall speed at just the right height to land on the snow and take fall damage inside of the loading zone, which will then teleport you to the, it'll bring you to Course 9, and then you'll die once you get in there. And then with that, it will warp you back to Course 8, which gives you access to the second part of the overworld, so you don't need Key 1 anymore. So I just damaged myself to 2 health on this snowman here. Then I do 4 wall kicks. Hover over the loading zone, wait for my fall speed. Okay, I waited too long before diving. So I was too close to the ground when I dived, so I didn't take damage. There we go, got it. So now I go in here with 0 health, I die. And then I end up in Course 8, which then allows me to go back to Course 9. In the real part of it, and instead of just that little box there. And from here, I want to read the pink sign to give me access to cannon bombs, which I will need for a few stars in some levels, as well as accessing the second boss, which unfortunately we can't skip, because there isn't any similar warp like this to the third overworld. So now that I've read the sign, I go back in this pipe, and it brings me back to that little room with the cannon box in it, which I can now open because I read the sign, so now I talk to the bomb, and it opens the cannon in Course 9. So originally, if the switches weren't broken, like, you could do that, but since they are, you have to reset the console between reading the sign and opening the box, because you need to open up the other ROM and then activate the switch on your save file to get it activated. So to avoid all that clunkiness of having to open ROMs in the middle of a run, we just put it in the rules that you could start with all the switches pressed, but then you have to read the signs in order to use them. And then from course 9, that entrance to course 3, I'm closer to this star, so I can start my collection of the stars in this level from here. So that's a nice efficiency in the route. Unfortunately, because of that cannon bomb box there, you have to go back to this section of the overworld after reading the pink sign, which means you need to enter course 9 twice. Which means you need to do the key 1 skip trick twice. And there's no way around that, so we just do it twice. The first time before Crystal Lake, and then the second time after the Molt. Which is course 2, by the way. Which I will do after, pretty much after course 3, but I'll clean up a few stars in courses 4 and 5 on the way. Okay, right. I shouldn't forget this purple box here. Even though this is kind of a hard star to get. It's kind of annoying. What I like to do is chain long jump here, because otherwise I don't really get enough momentum to land properly on the other side. Okay, that looks like a decent angle. Alright, got it. Well, see, key 1 skip not only saves the time of having to do that boss fight, which has a really long elevator ride, but it also allows you to do the second set of courses in the overworld backwards, which allows you to take advantage of the level entrances. Because as you're going back from, like, course 9 into course 8, you have a slight position, or, well, not that specifically, but like from course 8 into course 7 you have a slight positional advantage on some stars there. And same with going from course 7 to course 6. So doing that also saves a decent chunk of time. And that way you don't have to run all the way through to the pink sign through course 6. And then have to run all the way through again to get to course 9 as well. So it saves a lot of travel time on the overworld by going through the courses backwards there. How far behind world record am I right now? About 12 minutes. And that mostly was because of the Blue Realm. I lost literally 10 minutes to the Blue Realm. Alright, let's see if I can go through these boxes on the shell. I did it! Okay. And that's going to be really helpful, because now I can get this red coin and then this red coin without having to go back after the switch boxes. So, really nice that I was able to do that with the shell. Saved a good amount of time. I never thought of trying that before until, like, a few days ago. And my sum of best is only 12 minutes faster than my PB. There's not really much of a chance of me actually PBing here, CB. Sorry. Alright, now, because this warp leads you right here, which is the optimal spot to go to the purple box star in this level, I actually saved that star for later when I did my first trip in Crossing Roads, because it's faster to get it now. And same with some stars in Course 5 and Course 4 as well. So I'm actually going to go to Course 5 again now, even though I've already been there. Because I didn't get all the stars the first time, and that was intentional. Because it's right by this entrance, and I already used the Course 1 entrance for another star in this level to begin with, so it's better to do this twice. Alright, now... I also saved this star for later because it's... the cycle can mess you up if it's in the wrong place, and I don't want to die while I'm collecting coins. It's much better to die when I don't have a bunch of coins to lose by dying. So now I Death Warp again to Sunset Cove. Course 4 again. Even though last time I Death Warped, it was wrong because I forgot the yellow switch. But, that's fine. And the reason I do this now is because there's a purple box star right here that I can get quickly from that entrance. Alright, and now I can Death Warp from Course 4 back into Course 2, which I haven't been to yet, and get all the stars there now. Nice one. Good one. Oh wow, he didn't actually hit me. Kinda thought he would. You won't really see memes until like Remnant of Doom or 7.5 or, you know, something else. I probably should have got the other Piranha Plant. Oh well. Because now I'll have to wait for the other one to die when I get it. And I waited for that one to die as well. Kind of a bad move on my part. Well, it's mostly the health bar in 7.5 that has memes in it. Like 8 health is MLG, 4 health is 1/2 rip, stuff like that. But the real meme hack is to the moon. That's just full of memes everywhere. Also, the Illuminati symbol in Sunset Tea Valley. I mean, yeah. What? Okay. I thought for some reason the platform was lower. Apparently I have to climb up this pole for a long time. Oh, come on. I guess most things have been explained by now, huh? So I guess I can just go back to, like, normal commentary mode. That being just... oh god. Come on now, alright. Oh, I thought I did that too early. Oh. I was scared I was gonna fall off. Yeah, I guess I messed up and made an extra text box. I kind of forgot about that. Wasn't really paying attention. I guess this is the one place that you gotta watch out for that. Unless there's one that you can get at 50th or something. Alright, that should work. I don't think maps, I just exit course. Alright, now I have to do key 1 skip again. Finding good ways to kill myself. Got it. Bowser's Road Castle, right? That's a thing. Okay. Yeah, that was the second time I did keep one skip. You have to do it twice, just because of the way the game works. Because the pink sign, or yeah, the pink sign is over in this level, and it warps you outside of this level. Well, it warps you to the little compartment that leads to course, or that you get to from course 3, which can't access the rest of course 9. Alright, let's see. I probably just want to do this immediately. Because the star is kind of annoying. Because these boxes can give me upside down wall kicks. Hopefully things don't go wrong here. Alright, the wall kicks were good. Didn't turn upside down. Someone's asking what someone's favorite Star Revenge hack is. I'm guessing you're asking me, and if so, the answer to that is Star Revenge 2.5 Remnant of Doom, which I ran earlier at this marathon just a few hours ago. What the? What am I doing? Apparently I can't do anything precise anymore. I'm just too tired. I think my angle's too much. Oh gosh. Let's see, what can I do about that? Probably this is the best idea, because I'm gonna have to go back there anyway. First of all, I went to bed like 5 a.m. last night and somehow woke up at 12 for pretty much no reason and couldn't really go back to sleep again. So I got a lot less sleep than I should have. And then the runs all got delayed. So this is like happened an hour or two later than I expected it to. So I'm gonna have to stay up even later than I originally intended. That's why I'm tired, see. Also, Remnant of Doom is pretty intense. And I actually did well somehow. Wow. Camera, please. Okay. Alright, one more star in this level. And then I get to kill myself again. And then I get to go to a festival. Specifically, Plam Habor's festival. Nice typos, bro, dude. Right. It involves killing myself a lot, I guess. Gotta do it twice. That's probably really confusing to new people, just seeing me kill myself and then appear in random places and just like go through a bunch of doors really quickly. Plam Habor. I'll pause the game for a little bit so y'all can read the typo for yourselves, but of course to get there I have to go through Desert Construction Zone. And the way I get there, as far as I know, is not intended, because there's a cannon in this level that seems to be meant for shooting yourself onto the ship. But you don't really need the cannon. Oops. Let's see. Maybe I can... You can just kind of chain long jump there. And then this pipe leads to the festival. Specifically, Plam Habor's festival. 2 typos in 1 level name. Brodude's potential for typos apparently is amazing. Anyway, this level is remade from Star Revenge 3. It is the first course in Star Revenge 3. It has later been remade in both Star Revenge 6 and Star Revenge 7.5 as well, with Star Revenge 6's version being Burning Harbor, which is basically lava everywhere instead of water, and just made harder in general than the original. Wow. Can I actually do this correctly for once? Come on. There we go. Still, I'm probably already losing time, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, you just gotta collect 100 coins. Well, 100 star red coin things. Well, yeah, so is this, Terrance. Like, this is kind of a secret level. It's, like, hidden within Course 10. It's just kind of like a bonus thing. Like a 100 coin comet. That's, usually not very normal. Wall kick. I didn't want to get a first frame though, so I kind of intentionally delayed it so to make sure. Because I mean the timing is so easy for wall kicks anyway. Where's thank you so much for playing my game? Oh gosh, no, okay. Oh, if I had fallen down there, that would have been bad. It's gotta be soon. Aw, it got cut off. Oh well. Oh, good one. What do you mean audio delay? Now for this level. Gotta hope I don't die. Probably want those coins. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, I probably could have made that. I thought my angle was bad though. Alright, man, let's do this correctly. So that's normally where you open the cannon, but the cannon's pretty much useless because we did that skip to get on the boat anyway. Oh wow, good one. I guess at least the fly guy didn't kill me. That's one upside to that. I was hoping to use the fly guy to throw the chuck you faster. But that didn't end up working out very well, did it? Oh, I thought I was gonna have to wall kick there. That was scary. Especially because I wasn't really at a good angle to not die from wall kicking. I mean, I might have been able to make it back to safe ground, but I think I would have gone towards the quicksand. Alright. Should be relatively safe now. Unless, of course, I die to the Womp fight, but I'm just not even going to say anything about that. Let's see, I lost 5 coins earlier, so that might be a good idea to fix that somewhere. Because my coin count seems pretty low. I guess if I do this, that's fine. Alright, so we pretty much have the 100 coin star and the red coin star. Just need to pick up 5 coins to get the 100 coin star. Then come back and collect the red coin star. Alright. So now even if I die, I don't really care about the fact that I lose my coins. So it's not nearly as bad. Alright, I actually got the first try, that's pretty good. Oh boy. You have made a copy pasta, have you? Oh, I hit a ceiling. Okay. Nice corner physics, too. That Goomba needs to die. Alright, there we go. Every time you collect a star, he'll be just waiting right there to run into you. I just don't want to deal with that. Did the coins really go over to the lava? Okay. Ah. Oh, good one. Yeah, I lost 10 minutes to the Blue Realm. Like, this run just had an awful start, and hasn't even been that great since either. I mean, I'm staying about where I was after I've been 12 minutes. I've been about 12 minutes behind pretty much the entire run. But I guess if I manage to have a good course 6, I can catch up a little bit, but probably not very much. Course 6 and factory time problems. If I have good both of those, then things will be alright. I mean, still not anywhere near PB, but, you know, not completely terrible. I won't, like, be concerned whether or not I'm gonna make estimate. That's some nice lag. Oh, I'm actually kind of short coins right now. That's interesting. Usually I have too many. I guess I'll have to kill this snowman. When will I go back to Majora's Mask glitchless? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I missed the wall kick. Oh, might get the... Ah! Didn't side flip. There's just too many cutscenes in Majora's Mask. I can't deal with that. Especially in glitchless. Can't deal with that in a speedrun, I should say. And SM64 hacks don't even have that Peach intro cutscene, so you can actually start playing the game immediately when you turn it on, and you don't have to wait an entire minute before you can play. So, like, once you start running hacks, you don't really want to go back to vanilla ever. Did I, like, skip a piranha plant? I feel like my coin count is just way too low. Wow, I dropped down. Good one. Oh, you mean some ROM hacks that aren't even modifications to the game? Oh my gosh, I just died. Oh dear. At least the 1 star I collected, I don't need to collect again. I think any hack that has custom levels is not going to have the Peach intro cutscene. It's only the ones that are basically just reskins that will have it. I can live, right? No? Alright, managed to avoid the invisible walls. That probably counts for something. Wow, did I really just do that? What an angle. Okay, I guess what I can do... this is so weird. I have to kill probably like every Goomba. Maybe not. I can go to that area. I only need pretty much 5 extra coins, that's all. Are you kidding me? Well, I guess that's another 5 I need to get extra. Better just kill every single Goomba I see. Maybe then I'll have enough coins. That angle, wow. I'm just gonna do the triple jump method here. Why did I ever do the other thing? I don't even feel like telling the story about the 5 damage lava in this level. I'm kind of tired and playing really badly. Oh god. Please! Alright, the reason you still hear ticking right now is because... Or, well, not anymore, because the timer ran out, but there are 2 blue coin switches in this level. So the rest of the blue coins that I haven't yet collected are on the opposite side of the level. Way too far away to reach, and you gotta activate those with the other blue coin switch to get them. So if I manage to not die in this attempt, and go over to the other side of the map, when I get that blue coin switch, you'll actually hear the timer stop when I collect them all. Our HTQ goes on for like 4 days, basically. I don't think we'll be running vanilla SM64 at ROM Hacks Unquicked Techzilla. That doesn't really make much sense. Although that might be a kind of fun thing to do, to have just a bunch of people race vanilla, because we'd all probably be really bad at it. I should probably kill more of these, because I feel like I don't have nearly enough coins, because of all the deaths. Oh, you hope I'm not tired? I guess you're a couple hours late for that. I felt pretty tired during Space's SR3 run. Lol, Louie. Of course you would, because you're the only one in the community who's actually decent at vanilla, because you run 602s. And before Marv is like, yeah, I run that too, or used to. Oh yeah, TK. I did forget about TK. Well, he seems more like a vanilla runner than a hack runner to begin with, so I don't know. Let's see. I think I should be okay on coins. $602 equivalent for hacks? Star Events Challenge, Standard Challenge. That might be too short now, though, with the release of certain new games. Alright, I just need to pick up 5 coins somewhere. Oh, wouldn't it have been nice if that one piranha plant whose coin fell off the edge just didn't fall off the edge? But of course not. I have to go like all the way over here and then come back. No, I have not played this for DS. Masters Challenge is too long, dude. Oh, the Masters Challenge currently, the main series, 100%. I think that'd be too long because that involves Night of Doom 152, which... Then again, it's kind of like Galaxy, except... in terms of length anyway, except it's also really hard. And by Galaxy, I mean Galaxy 2. Except it's even longer than that as well. Alright, now, because the warp in that pipe is really weird, I just kill myself. With the 5 damage lava. Oh man, 5 damage lava. It's there because Kaze can make it there. So, do I wait until I die in Course 6 to say that I really shouldn't die in Course 6 because of the fact that I don't have the first key because I skipped it? Or do I not even bother saying that because that'll end up jinxing it and then I'll end up dying and then... I probably won't even make estimate if I die here. Because dying once, yeah right, I'll probably die more times after that. Oh, Brodit's here. Okay, that's interesting. Let me actually get that one red coin that I was supposed to get. Or that I'm supposed to get now. That I forgot in my no reset run earlier this week. Please make it. I don't want to deal with that Evo. Okay, good boy. Wait, 7.5 damage lava kills you. Because you actually only have 7.5 health and not 8. Or do you have 8.5 health? Because you can have 1 health? Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. No, but if your health ever goes below 1, then you die. It's not like... Yeah, you have effectively 7.5 health, that's right. Oh wow, that was off. Nice camera. It appears to be like 2 1/3 damage. But I don't see how you could actually code that with the way that HP is coded in SM64. Because you can only do it in quarter HPs, as far as I know, because that's how the thing works. Camera. That was a mistake. I probably don't even need these points, but I'm gonna get them anyway. Alright, I almost have all the stars. I haven't died yet. Alright. Now I just have to collect the red coin star and get into Time Rock's factory of time problems before I die. Alright. We're safe from dying in course 6. But basically, if I die in course 6, I get warped to course 2. And since I can't go back through the key door because I don't actually have key 1, I would have to go around and do key 1 skip again. And then go all the way back from course 9 to 8 to 7 to 6 to get back to course 6 again. Oh god, glass. Why? I'm tired, it's hard to see. Please. Wow, that was close. Okay. Oh! I thought that fly guy was gonna knock me off. That would have been so bad. I would have been like, yay, I'm off the glass. Oh wait, I'm dead. Because the fly guy. It would have been awful. No, okay. I thought it was dead for a second there. You know, as usual. I want health. I don't think I really need health. I have 6. That should be enough. Should be enough to fight Time Rock. Okay. Yay for text boxes. Oh no. Okay, I'll take that. No. I don't like that. No. Okay, he's dead. Now I am not in the— No! Are you serious, dude? Yeah, the fight's pretty bad because the fire shoots right at his eyes, so you kind of have to be able to jump just over the fire and just barely hit the hitbox without being in the fire if it's timed incorrectly. Oh no. Don't do this to me. Okay. I save quit here, so I'll end up spawning closer to MIPS, because I need to get MIPS at some point. I can get him one time for free after the Kadowser fight when I have to reset. But for the first time, I need to find a good time to do it. It just has to happen at some point, so I figured that would be the best time. Alright, now for a very nice broken level. So basically how it works is you clip through a door and then suddenly everything is easier. Oh wow, that's just 10 coins I lost. Luckily there are tons of coins in this level, so I should be fine. That's not good. Well, I guess I'm gonna be getting a lot of coins in places that I normally wouldn't. We will have to see. I usually have an extra blue coin from the blue coin switch, so that's one thing, but I need like 10 more. Flip through the door! There we... What? That should have worked. There we go. Oh yeah, that good Course 11 camera with water. It's just great, isn't it? Oh, and having your camera stuck as water camera after getting a star underwater. That's a nice feature of the open world system in this game. Where's the thing? There it is. Okay, gotcha. Now I want to just collect a bunch of red coins. Yeah, I mean, I guess, bro, dude, but... I think that box has 10 coins, so I'll just get that on my way of the concept of diamonds, and everything should be okay. What with the whole missing most of the coins from the big Goombas. There are plenty of coins in this level anyway, so you don't really even need those. Good one. Do I lower it all the way? Yes, I lower it all the way. What kind of question is that? Oh, there's the cave I'm looking for, okay. Alright, yeah. Just need 10 coins now. Exactly. As I predicted. Alright, now I just gotta collect the red coin star. After collecting the last red coin, of course. And again, we're roughly 12 minutes behind PB right now. Mostly because of Blue Realm. But now we go to everyone's favorite, not really, of course, Musical Heights. At least that death was early. Oh wow, good shot. Wait, were those two bombs on top of each other there? Wouldn't they collide into each other and explode? How did that end up working? Okay. Oh, good one. Wow. What? Please. Another 5 coins? Really, game? I guess better start collecting the coins I can collect. Especially because there's no way I can trust Lakitu RNG later. Or Lakitu coin RNG, I guess. Is that Goomba still down here? Good. Alright. Now to abuse the hell out of this warp. Oh, come on. There we go. Please work. This better be the right direction. Okay, just don't land on the tree and everything should be okay. There we go. Nice sideways Goomba. Okay, I got 4 out of those 5. That's actually pretty good for that luck too, I think. And this one is a tight long jump. Okay. Fall damage. Alright, now I know not to get destroyed by this cloud. Okay. I guess I can't get that coin. Alright, this looks like I'll be okay. Where's this fly guy? Come at me, bro! Oh, good one. Let's see. Alright. Alright. We got the hundreds and the reds. Now, we just have to... okay. Alright, got that. That's good. Because I like not dying. I think I'll be careful with Beat of the Sky. I might actually gold this Musical Heights, because my gold split from Musical Heights is complete trash to begin with. Let's see, where is it? Over there. So, this way? Alright, seems good. Usually I would just jump down in that general direction without looking first, but since I'm so tired, I'm probably gonna mess it up if I do that, so I figured I'd just look before I leapt, so I wouldn't die. Let's see. Okay. Now we're only 10.5 minutes behind PB. I heard Goombas killing themselves. That's not a good sound to hear in this level, because you need a lot of Goombas for coins. Specifically the big ones, because they give 10 coins each, so losing one is kind of devastating. Oh, it just so happens that the big one there killed itself, but not the small one. Excellent. Okay. Nice side flip. Not that devastating though, because I didn't die. Oh, got both. Okay, that's good. Now I just have to not crash the game. I think I can manage that, though. I got the strats. That's not the strats. Okay. That was very close to me killing myself. So good thing I didn't manage to bonk against that wall. I should be on pace to make estimate, just barely. Well, I'm on pace for about 2:30, 2:45, and the estimate's 3 hours, so I have about 15 more minutes of leeway before I start not making estimate. So I should be okay. Unless something completely terrible happens in course 14 or 15. I mean, that can always happen. Oh, what? There are more invisible walls there? Oh, okay. Okay, bro, dude. Okay. Almost there. Alright, I made it across that bridge. It's a good sign. Alright. How am I still awake, you ask? That's a good question, I guess. I don't know. I guess I've only been up for 18 hours in a row right now, so it's not that much of a stretch, but I guess considering some other circumstances, it kind of is. Okay, I didn't die on the way to the red coin star. Excellent. Or did I say 16 hours or 18 hours? I think it's more like 18 hours. This will be one hell of a gold split if I can manage to do well in this fight, which I guess I won't because I'm not going to be able to hit throws. Okay, I just saved almost 4 minutes on this split. About a minute and a half off gold.
It's me, Mario!
You actually only need 96 stars to access the end pipe usernames because you're not supposed to know about the 97 star. So now apparently I'm only 7 minutes behind world record. So as long as I don't mess anything else up, which, you know, that's not gonna happen. Blue Boulevard is not an easy course. Yeah, I need to beat Kadowser. It's part of the rules. Well, it's kind of a weird hack, honestly. There are a lot of little idiosyncrasies about it, and we have to make rules to adjust for those. Actually, no, Paisano. Speedrunning without rules is just saying you got 0 as your time and being like, well, I just started the timer, then stopped the timer. There's no rules saying when I have to start the timer and when I have to stop the timer. So I get 0 as my time. That is speedrunning with no rules. And now I'm only 5 minutes and 25 seconds behind the world record. Because apparently it messed up there. Good old Blue Boulevard. Oh wow, because Stan got cut off, you didn't get to see Bowser 3 of Night of Doom. So I can't even be like, yeah, this looks familiar because it's an easier version of Bowser 3 in Night of Doom. How unfortunate. And this is when I break the camera. And by break the camera, I mean change it to Lakitu Cam and then never be able to switch it back. Okay. Why is this so bad? What's going on? It's usually better than this. I guess something that should have happened didn't happen. Now I can't see anything. Oh gosh. No! Wow, okay. For some reason, it didn't, like, get to the good camera. It's kind of stuck like this. I don't know what went wrong. I gotta find some way to figure that out because this is really bad. Oh gosh. I've really messed this up. I don't know what I did wrong, though. Okay. I wish I could see. Okay, I'm almost to the place where I can fix the camera, I think. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm pretty sure I can make it happen. No! But that should have done it. That should have fixed the camera. When the camera does that, it gets better. Or is this about the same as it was? No, I need it to happen during the attempt. Okay. Alright, that's not good. Alright, back here again, finally. Okay, thank you. Now we're home free. Okay. The camera is good now. It's basically in parallel cam mode somehow now. I don't know what caused it to change. But whatever it is, it's whatever happened while I was doing those wall kicks. Okay. So after that whole mess with the camera, I finally got it sorted out. Okay, did that fight. Now I just have to do the slide, which is not hard at all. The Lakitu cam makes it a little bit awkward, but better than having to do Mario cam for Blue Boulevard. Which is funny that I say that because the Lakitu cam messed up so badly that time, but usually it behaves well like it did at the end there. Oh, good one. Alright, that's 97 stars. There we go, what a mess.
Thank you so much for to playing my game.
It's the one in Musical Heights where you take the warp to the top of the castle, then jump down onto another part of the castle that has a box with a star in it. I probably should have mentioned that, but whatever. I'm tired. Barely made estimate. Wow.